everyone, I Abhinav Negi welcome you all in this session where I will be telling you important topics of all civil engineering subjects that is expected in Isro SC exam 2023. But before I come to the important topics, let me just tell you a brief about this job profile, eligibility criteria, is fourth year students are eligible or not. After telling all these things, I'll be directly going to the important topics of each and every subject of ISRO. Guys, before going further, let me tell you that this is not the usual ISRO vacancies that you see every year. Even the paper format is also not the same. Okay, so it is also expected that the usual vacancies of ISRO scientists will be coming in next 2 to 3 months. This particular vacancy is more relevant to the civil engineers as the number of posts are more. Moreover, there is a department in ISRO that is CEPO, Civil Engineering Program Office. So this particular notification is regarding that department, Civil Engineering Program Office. Therefore, apart from few vacancies in mechanical and electrical, most of the vacancies are of civil engineers. Okay. Now, this is about me. If some of you are watching me for the first time, let me tell you that my name is Abhinav Negi. I've done my MTech from IIT Delhi. Got All India rank 164 in 2012. But you have to score better rank than this. Moving further, guys, this will be the workshop on 16th May, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. I'll be taking this workshop. You can watch it for free. You can register on the app. What I will be telling today, pattern about vacancies, job profile, because this is the first time that Civil Engineering Program Office has come up with the vacancies. So what will the job profile, important topics and source of study? I will telling you everything. Okay, major focus of mine in this particular session will be about the important topics, but before that I'll be telling you the pattern, I'll be telling you the job profile, I'll be telling you the previous cutoffs of ISRO also, and how that cutoff is not very much important or relevant for this exam. I'll telling you that also. So guys, man need difficulties in life because they are necessary to enjoy the success. When I was small, when I was in primary section, some of my in Hindi book it is written कि AC की ठंडक को वही जानता है जिसने गर्मियों का पसीना देखा होगा. ओके, जो हमेशा ही AC में रहता है उसको AC का उतना यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं समझ आएगा. ओके, before that, guys, let me tell you, if I talk about the earlier, this is not this ISRO pattern. This was the usual ISRO pattern when there is no, it is not recruiting for any particular department like Civil Engineering Program Office this time. So usually, I am again telling you, this is not this exam pattern. This exam pattern also I will tell you. Usually, number of questions were 80 MCQ questions up to now. What ISRO has done previously, in previously notifications, electronics have huge number of vacancies, civil is only 5 single digit vacancy. So earlier it was of 240 marks in English. Last time it was conducted in 2019 and no calculator is there and the exam is offline. Earlier, I am talking of this earlier pattern, not this one. 240 marks, 80 into 3. 80 into 3, negative marking was -1/3. Out of these 240 marks, the cutoff for civil electrical RAC I have shown like this. Because this time also these branches are there, 197, 164 and 157. Of course, these cutoff is due to very few vacancies of civil that time, but this time the number of civil vacancies is almost 3 times, 4 times. Earlier it was of single digit vacancies. Also due to 240 marks, might be 2 questions were wrong. 3 marks questions are there, na? So this marks is out of 234. So 2 questions were disowned or neglected due to some data missing. So 234, this is the usual trend. So please don't be afraid. This was when the vacancies were 5 or 6. This time vacancies are much more. So usually this happens up to now in ISRO. Now this time what happens in Civil Engineering Program Office, especially for civil engineers, huge vacancies have come. I have already made the notification and I hope you have seen that also. I'll be taking your all doubts, don't worry. 4th year students are also eligible, pass out students are also eligible, but the condition being for 4th year students that on 3rd August, on 31st August 2023, they should be submitting their degree. Okay, so of course in most of the colleges in June, July they give the degree. So fourth year students are eligible, but you have to show your degree at 31st August. Your marks, aggregate marks of 4 years should be 65% or 6.84 CGPA, not CGPA, CGPA. Now what happens like in my college, there is a conversion ratio also, like for 6.5 SPI, you put this formula, you will get this much percentage. That percentage conversion formula ISRO has said is not valid. If your university or college is giving percentage and CGPA both, if they are giving both, in any one of the criteria you are fulfilling, you are eligible. But your college, like my college, is only giving percentage CGPA, and it is giving percentage formula, that will not be accounted. Yes, but your college gives both. Percentage also, no formula is given, but it gives individually cut off percentage and CGPA, and any one of you are eligible, then you are eligible. Now, what will be the exam pattern this time? Earlier it was 240 marks. Now, hello Rituraj, Sarthak, everyone, welcome guys, keep sharing the session. Now what happens this time? Earlier the exam was 240, but last time the vacancies are there. This is not the normal notification. I am again and again saying this. Many students, unfortunately some teachers across the India also, are thinking that this is the normal vacancies of ISRO. No, it is under CEPO department, Civil Engineering Program Office. Of course, the pattern is also changed, not of 240 marks. This time it will be of 100 marks. For every question it is +1 and -1/3. Negative marking is 1/3 as most of the colleges. Now, A section will be of 80 marks and 20 marks. B section, this is written test. For 80 marks also, 3/4, that is 60 marks will be civil. This is section A. Section A 80 marks, section B will be 20 marks, section A 60 marks will be civil, and 20 marks they have said allied area. Allied area, they can ask the questions which are related to civil engineering, might be some new research, might be about some new building, might be about any other civil engineering practical exam also. Okay. Now in 20 marks they will be asking this reasoning type of question, wo data, figure, data interpretation, logical reasoning on all these questions. Now let me also tell you one more thing. There is no official syllabus of ISRO has given, not only in this time of vacancies, but earlier in 2019-18 also they have never given any of the syllabus. But might be you are starting your BTech in 2020, 2019 or whatever, but we are teaching in the gate field from last 11+ years. We have seen the ISRO papers, and ISRO papers are not like BARC papers. ISRO papers are not like BARC papers. BARC papers you will not get usually. ISRO papers, they release their paper also, even just like GATE exam. So in websites, you might be finding many where in ISRO paper, and even Sahu sir also taken the solution of complete paper. Soon Richa ma'am is also coming with that. Okay, so ISRO paper is available. From that available paper, I have seen 3 available papers of civil engineering. What topics they can ask, that I'll be telling in this lesson, after of course this format. So 80 technical, 20 non-technical, in which reasoning, reasoning, data interpretation, everything is there. That is also in the notification, I have already told you. So 100 marks, out of 100 marks, few students will be selected, and they will be giving interview of 100 marks. Now once you will be selected, it is not like BARC. In BARC, once you are selected, then these marks are not counted. In BARC, what happens? If you are selected in written test, your whole selection will be depending on interview. Here, these marks are not counted. But no, in ISRO, after written test, people will be shortlisted for interview, and overall merit will be decided on written test and interview both. Even in the written test, individual cutoff of section A and B is also there. That I already told you when the notification was released. So individual cutoff here, if you combinedly clear excellent, you will be going to the interview. Then the final merit will be on the both written test and interview. That I already told you in the notification how much marks are required. Okay, now I have told you the exam pattern. I have told you about the previous exams and the cutoff. Of course, that should not be taken as reference, because that time the number of vacancies in civil engineering are in single digit. Right time, this time it is much more. Told you the previous cutoffs, told you the previous pattern, told you the new pattern. The job profile this time for ISRO, see, to be very frank, ISRO will not be having very dynamic posts for civil engineers especially. Might be for electronics and mechanical somewhat. There are the opportunities for civil engineering. The most of the work is related to maintenance. Okay, maintenance of infrastructures. So for civil engineering, the work will not be as much challenging as for the other department, but still it is much better than many of the other PSUs and the private sector as you concern of the prestige and the job stabilization. Okay, congratulations, Rahul. Yes, of course, Rahul, you are from Maharashtra, Nagpur, I guess, na? Okay. Now, job profile, I have already told it will be more towards the maintenance. Now, who should be preparing? The date of the examination has not been announced till now. But from the recent trends means the ISRO earlier trends in 2019 and 20. After the notification, after 2-3 months, they conducted an exam, and earlier the exams were offline. This time also most probably the exam will be offline. Earlier also the exams were offline in 2019, 18, 2020. This time also most probably it will be offline. And if there will be some changes, of course we will let you know. Next, suppose the exam is in the month of August. Now those students who have just started their preparation in 2023 March, April, this exam is not for you guys. What are you doing? This is the competition. Let me tell you, approximately 15,000 students will be giving this examination among electrical, mechanical and civil, out of which 8 to 9,000 will be of civil only. And most of those students will be those who have already prepared for 2023, but they are getting some rank 300, 400, 500, 600. So those students who have just started the preparation, guys, this is not your exam. You can give this exam for the checking the pattern, so that in 2024 you will be having an idea of this examination, but your target should not be this. If those students who just started their preparation 2 months back, 3 months back, if they are targeting any exam in August, September, October, then what time they will be preparing their syllabus? They are doing their syllabus first time. Your first cycle should be complete. After completing the first cycle of preparation, that is around 8 months, then you should be hitting each and every individual exam. So this exam is more relevant, or the result will be coming for those students who have already started their preparation 6 months, 8 months, 10 months back. Agree or not? Everybody keep sharing the video. Yeah, come on, like and share, guys, everyone. Now I am coming to the important topics as well. Okay. See, now one more thing. Sir, syllabus is not given. There is no official syllabus of ISRO. Then how you will be giving these important topics? On the basis of previous year papers. Okay? On the basis of 2018, 19, 20, I'll be giving you the important topics. First of all, if I go to geotechnical engineering, I'm sorry, that is written GATE 2024, it will be ISRO. Then the important topics will be soil properties, effective stress, seepage analysis, consolidation and shear strength. Of course, as same is in GATE. See, Abhinav Negi has not to become here the commando na. और यहाँ मेरे को कोई entertainment नहीं करना है. Most of the cases, the points or the topics which are important for GATE, that are important for the exams also. If shear strength, effective stress, seepage, quicksand condition is important for GATE, same for the engineering service also, same for the state service examination also. Important topics will be same, the difference will be the types of question. Might be in GATE, they will be throwing you the conceptual questions from these topics, but in state service examination, along with the conceptual questions, they will be asking some formula based and database questions as well. That is the difference. So these questions are asked. Okay, of course the question will not be very much deep. Either they will be asking a direct formula based question. Database questions will be more than GATE, might be a shock for you, but it will be less than engineering services for sure. Okay, in engineering services, 33% questions are database, 33% are formula based and 33% are conceptual based. Here in ISRO, might be for your shocking or thinking, ISRO, BARG, ISRO, BARG. But let me tell you here, the number of database questions will be more than GATE and less than engineering services, and these are the important topics. Foundation, shallow foundation is mostly asked as compared to deep foundation in recent trend. Okay, of course I am again repeating, syllabus is not given. Now if I go to the fluid mechanics FM, the important topics are fluid properties, dynamics, total pressure force on a plate or a curved body on laminar flow. From these topics, most of the dimension analysis for these topics, most of the questions are asked in 2018, 2019 and 2020. Now going further for hydrology and irrigation, in gate examination, from infiltration, that is phi index and W index, from runoff, that is hydrograph, and from risk and reliability, 95% questions are asked. But if you see the previous year examinations of Isro, along with the gate important topics, phi index, W index, hydrograph, risk and reliability, they have asked evaporation and rain gauge also. भाई उनको टाइम भी तो मिलाना है ना, गेट में 3 मार्क्स 3 मिनट मिलते हैं क्वेश्चन के लिए, यहाँ पे इतने ज्यादा नहीं मिलेंगे. फॉर इरिगेशन, क्रॉप वाटर रिक्वायरमेंट, डेल्टा ड्यूटी एट डेल्टा 0.64 BYD, evapotranspiration and gravity dams, and spillway might not be very important topic for gate, but yes, few questions are asked in the Isro. Okay, now for environmental engineering, these are the important topics. वही क्वेश्चन BOD वाले, ओवरफ्लो रेट वाले, ASP वाले, कार्बोनेट हार्डनेस, नॉन कार्बोनेट हार्डनेस, सारा पेपर उन्हीं न्यूमेरिकल से भरा हुआ था. For all civil students, let me tell you, we'll be taking all the things. Okay, we'll be taking all the question papers of previous year Isro. Yes, we believe that this is the golden opportunity for civil engineering in Isro this time. We'll be taking care of that. For transportation, see, from geometry design, SSD, ISD, OSD questions will be asked. From traffic engineering, volume density, green shield model, that is that Qmax is VF into Kj/4, all these things. And pavement design, stiffness, Burmester method, CBR method. Burmester and CBR are not very much asked in gate examination directly, but the questions are asked in Isro examination. Now, for railway and airport, these are the important topics. Now, going further for surveying. For surveying, see, 95% questions in gate examination from surveying are come from compass, traverse and leveling. These 3 topics, these 3 chapters, 95% questions are asked in the gate examination. But in Isro, the top, apart from traverse, compass and level, from principle of surveying, so a lot of questions were asked. So you have to take care of this topic also if you particularly are preparing for the gate examination, for the Isro examination. Okay, might be now contrast is better. Now for solid mechanics, strength of materials, the important topics are stress and strain. Lot of questions are asked from the stress strain curve and properties of material and elastic constants. Lot of questions in last 2-3 year paper that I have seen. Slope and deflection and stress transformation and bending stress, the questions were also asked. Now for RCC, the questions were asked from the beam design, LSM. WSM questions are not asked in the Isro examination. Might be if you see very old paper, you might be finding some questions, but this time the questions were not asked. Pre-stress and shear reinforcement concepts are asked. Now for steel structures, connections and the concept of plastic analysis. For per CPM, guys, मतलब float का question या आपके पास कुछ ऐसा directly standard deviation वाला questions आ सकता है, ऐसा कोई बहुत important नहीं है. स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग से गेट के स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग से आपके पास जो क्वेश्चंस आए हुए थे वो आपके पास डिटर्मिनेसी, इनडिटर्मिनेसी, स्लोप एंड डिफ्लेक्शन मेथड, यहाँ से आपके पास ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन आए हुए थे. पैटर्न आई टोल्ड यू, रिटन मार्क्स 100, इंटरव्यू 100, रिटन मार्क्स इज ऑल्सो कन्वर्ट डिवाइडेड 100 मार्क्स इन 80-20, 80 सिविल, 20 आपके पास रीजनिंग एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स. वैकेंसी इन जॉब प्रोफाइल बी मोर टुवर्ड्स द मेंटेनेंस पार्ट ऑफ देयर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड ऑल. इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स आई हैव टोल्ड. This time, please, I have already told you the cutoff of previous years, but this time the cutoff may decrease because earlier the number of vacancies are only single digit. That is why a lot of things are asked. Okay. Any more thing you can ask, guys? There is a scholarship test on 14th May. Even you don't want to take this 90% scholarship, you don't want to enroll in the BYJU'S exam prep with 10% amount only. You don't want to take 90%. Still, I recommend you to give this test because on free of cost, this will be checking your performance on the all India level. Soon I'll be coming with civil engineering complete syllabus detail because many students are not knowing the boundaries of the syllabus. For clearing the competition exam, the boundary of the syllabus has to be known very well. Cement कैसे बनता है, how to make steel bars and daily dose. This I'm just going to record after this session. Some approximations in civil engineering. Hello Rotela साहब कैसे हैं? Okay, so these things I'll be coming soon. I hope you enjoyed the session, guys. Soon I'll be seeing you with all these topics. Thank you. Take care. Good night. Any doubt regarding the pattern, questions, types of questions, level of questions? Level of questions will be lesser than GATE and more than ESE exam. Okay. Allied topic I already told that are relevant to related to practical things that are related to civil engineering. Okay, might be estimation, costing and all these things that are related to civil engineering that can be asked there. So guys, any more doubt, I'll be more than happy to take it. Please post on the comment section. I will be replying that very soon. Thank you. Take care. Good night. Subscribe the channel for more such sessions. Thank you. Take care.